libero, and Fernandez as well. We will see her feature. So that's the lineup for this Dominican Republic team. Marta to Martinez is going to be that big link for the point scoring journey. Now here we go then. What's Karch got for us today? Oh, there we go. So no captain on court. Micah Hancock. It's going to be Jordan Poulter that starts in the setting position. Tall setter is Poulter, so she'll make her presence felt at the net. And then it's going to be Kingdon through the outside. In the opposite position, no Annie Drews. So another start for the phenomenally talented Jordan Thompson, the 22-year-old. Parsons is the other wing spiker. That's the familiar pair in the wing spiker position. And then the tallest USA player, Dana Redker, out on court, 2 meters and 3 tall, 6 feet 8, the middle blocker. And another change at libero as well. So Mary Lake starting at libero instead of Megan Courtney. Pocket dynamo is Lake, so she will drive this team on, and that is, I have to say, incredible. That is the 6th best of 5 sets then, 25 points in each of the first 4. If we go 2-all like we did yesterday with USA, Italy, then it's a tiebreaker set to 15 points. It's the Dominican Republic that will serve, playing from left to right in the red and blue. USA to receive service. Set 1, here we go. Bit of a stinker of a rally to start with. No real ball control on either side of the net. But a clever bit of thinking from Bethania de la Cruz just to shove that ball off of the blocker's hands and out. Dominican Republic get the first point on the board. Marta with the second serve. Horrible pass for Poulter to deal with first up, so the young setter will want something a little more stable this time. It's okay. Great stuff. That was a really good set. Teams try and control the ball into that middle zone of the court. Ideally, they want it a little tighter to the net, but what a wonderful jump set. And a great flight out to Thompson, who once again contacts that. 3 meters off the floor. Parsons hits Rivera. Rivera's got to play well today, the Dominican Republic captain. No, Poulter having a good long look there at middle blocker Chaka Ogbogu. And once again goes airborne with the set, but just misses her target. Now, what we saw yesterday, we saw Simone Lee have a poor start to the game against Italy, but Karch Kirai kept the faith, stayed with her, and she ended up producing. So I think Poulter's going to get a good long run in this game, but Dominican Republic team too dangerous to mess about with, so USA have got to be on their guard. Good spike for the Dominican Republic captain, Priscilla Rivera, in the number 14 shirt. This for the San Pedro club in the Dominican Republic. 34 years of age, stands 183. Doesn't quite have the jump that she used to have in her early career, but still cutting the mustard out there on the international court. Pass. Point chance though. And Rivera once again forced to tip, and it was a bit of a manufactured pancake defence from the new libero. On call for the USA, Mary Lake. Actually arrived here in plenty of time. Just didn't quite get the hand underneath the ball properly. Good start this from the Caribbean side. And that De La Cruz serve is working well. Heavy topspin on this ball, and too heavy into the net. That's okay though, done a bit of damage there, and if you score 2 or 3 points off your serve, it just gets into the mind of the passers the next time you come round on the rotation. 24. Chaka Ogbogu, 24 years of age, plays professionally for Chemik Police in the Polish league. Looked really impressive yesterday in the middle position, but didn't score as many points as she would have liked. Good defence here. It's coming back as a free ball, though. Yeah, nicely done. And Retka is always going to be an issue for the other blockers. The big number 20 jumping in front of the setter, Polter. But very nicely flighted out to Kingdon. Karch watches on, as always. Decent swing from the back line, but hasn't caught the block. Nathania de la Cruz may get the shout here. She said, I don't know if it touched anything. Marcus Quiek in complete agreement. But they have 2 challenges per set. They're going to use one here. But I think on a slightly speculative basis. So did this touch the block? Challenge 1 in the first match of day 3 here in Italy. No, that's as far away from a touch as you can be. Point USA, they've recovered the situation. And the Dominican Republic lose a challenge. Ogu to serve again. That one definitely caught the fingertips. Doesn't look too happy today, Priscilla Rivera, the Dominican Republic captain. Hasn't had a great time here in Italy playing-wise, but still a phenomenal captain and leader. Just watching her work with the team yesterday, she was really all over everything. She just knew what was going on with the players. But I know she would like to be offering more. Second good kill for Thompson. And Thompson, another player that didn't quite get the job done yesterday, and that's why Annie Drews came on. Ended up with 8 points for the game. She's capable of way more than that. 84.1 kilometers per hour. What a phenomenal jump that was. And another clubbing spike. This is a much better start from the Dominican Republic captain. Suggesting that the block wasn't quite as well formed as it could have been. Rivera, 4 points already. So she's actually just 1 less than her total score from yesterday and 3 more than game 1. Nice slide deep. Good run around from Retka. For a tall player, she is very mobile. 2 meters and 3 tall, touches 3.15 on the spike reach, so she's going to get that ball over the top of most blocks, which block around 290, 295 on a good day. Well covered by Gineris Martinez. Rivera tips, easy pickup. Retka goes again on the slide. Oh, that is some hit. Whoa, from Priscilla Rivera. Came in to hit the diagonal, and there was only 1 blocker there. And this is a lovely, balanced, controlled, wristy shot. She's bounced that straight off Sarah Parsons' head. Hence the apology. Parsons is fine. 5 points for Rivera. Oh, that's a really great watch from one of our feature players, Gineris Martinez. Already a tall player, so doesn't have to get too far off the floor to get across the net. It's just a little hop, get the hands on the ball, and a really good read on Polter's over on 2 play. And the young replacement setter for the USA, quite finding her way into the game at the moment. First technical timeout, Dominican Republic lead by 2. exactly the discussion we saw Karch having with the bench. It's Lucas Slade, though, his assistant coach, who delivers the message. If you're going to go up and block Rivera, she's looking through your hands, so don't wave them around above your head. Get them across the net, get them into her face. See if you can get a shutdown. But always looking for the body language that will reveal a tip. Most players at this level are aggressive to the ball all the time, so it's quite difficult to read if the ball's going to be tipped. But as soon as you see that arm go up and go straight, you know they're not going to be swinging on it. They're not going to be spiking. They're going to be playing a finesse shot. They have to wait, though, to get a block on Rivera. She's got 3 backcourt rotations to come. Good serve, good pass from Lake, but not a great set, I'm afraid, from Poulter. Too low and too close to the Dominican Republic block from the USA backup setter. Repka tried to save it. Poulter as well. No, that's hit the floor. Amazing how much those excellent new courtside cameras reveal. It's a really good look at the game. That's nice. That's a really nice feed. Now we might see a review here. Dominican Republic go 4 points into the lead with the out hit. It's a shame because that was an excellent set to Repka. And it's not going to be a challenge. It's going to be a timeout from Karch Kirai.
We're very ready for the short, but we're also ready if she changes that a little. They're trying to take you out of the pattern. So after you pass it, just one quick step back, and let's get you available. As soon as they serve you, they're not honoring you, so you're going to be available on the short. Okay?
Number 18, make sure we play for it too. Number 18 over there, okay?
One deep breath, here we go.
USA!
Kirai's father originally hailed from Hungary, but moved over to start a family in California, which is where Charles Karch Kirai grew up and played hours and hours and hours of beach volleyball with his dad, who was a former junior international himself. That's where his love for the game started and continued through high school, through college, and into the international scene, both indoors and on the beach. That's a fine block. Monster block on a very good spiker. This is a really sluggish start from the USA. Jordan Thompson, way airborne. I was a bit worried that ball was going to come back and hit her, which is why she turned away. Great block from De La Cruz. Good service run from Rivera. Oh, that's a great hit. Well, one thing we can say about Jordan Poulter is she's not scared to go for the big sets. That's a really encouraging sign. Might not have been connecting as well as she would like with her hitters, but she's been firing the ball around the court. Repka to serve. Net touch. This is Messi from the States. Sarah Parsons, it might have been. Just with a forearm on the net. No, it's actually on the way down, so the net completely out of bounds for the whole of the point. Parsons with her shirt just catching as she came down from that block. No alarm bells yet, but the last thing the USA want to do is give the Dominican Republic any encouragement in this match. And that is exactly what they're doing. Ace serve coming off the arms of the passer, still counts as an ace. Generes Martinez has made a good contribution to the start of this match for her team. 2 points on the board now for her. Wow, incredible. USA have burned both their timeouts early doors.
We don't have to get it all, just one easy side out here, and then we start chipping away, all right? Back to our USA goods.
Hey, let's go USA! USA! We're okay now.
Straightforward psychology. Doesn't matter how hard you hit the ball, doesn't matter how high you bounce it off the floor, only counts as 1 point. Karch just trying to get across to his team that you side it out, you take the ball back, and then you just chip away. Just try and win points here and there. Stop the Dominican Republic scoring too many, and try and put some pressure on in the back third and set. Well, I said it was a fairly lacklustre warm-up from Team USA. It was a fun one. They all looked really relaxed, but wouldn't exactly describe them as going for it ahead of this game. It's been a sluggish start. Good timeout though. Produces a service error. Sends Poulter back to the service line. And normally here with the setter, you'd say, right, that's a good front line. But Poulter's a tall player, excellent blocker. Oh, that's wonderful. That is really classy. Lovely feed from Marta, and she's put this right on a plate for a super spike from the middle player, Eve, running the route around the back. That's cracking stuff. And that has travelled so quickly. All the libero Mary Lake could do was blink. No chance. 14-8. Marta serves. Better pass from Lake. That'll do. Chaka Obogu with the kill. The ball not quite there for her to hit. A little bit behind her shoulder, but made it work. Good pick-up. Great dig from Parsons. This is coming back. Free ball USA. Mary Lake tidies it up. No. Dominican Republic. Phenomenal work. And a monster block to finish. Now, slight concern here, I would say, for the USA is that the job of scoring points is being done by everybody on the Dominican Republic team. It's only a one-hander. A Kong block from Eve. That's a double monster block with the one hand. Brilliant serve as well for De La Cruz. And a pickup. Free ball, Dominican Republic. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And Marta knows that Eve has hit a real hot run here, and she just keeps feeding the middle player. And the concern for the USA to get back to that earlier point is that all the other players on the Dominican Republic side of the net are scoring points, and their main scorer, their big player, Martinez, hasn't had to contribute a single point yet. Second technical timeout then of set one.
Number 3, zone 5, okay, middle blocker, on tight quick. 14 is up. Tight set, she's gonna go hard, get over, off, maybe mango, okay? She's gonna go high over there. Come on.
Some of those USA timeouts last season were a bit fast and furious, a bit frantic. Lucas Slade just firing information in at the players. His delivery this year of the information, very, very good, very deliberate, absolutely on the money. It's a very good start from the Dominican Republic. We're only halfway through the first set, or just beyond it, and Rivera has already scored more points in this match than she's scored in any other game. 6 points up for the Dominican Republic captain in a game in which she knows she has to play big. That's a cracking hit. That is a cracking hit. And she is just using and abusing this American block. Waiting for the hands to show, waiting for the target to appear. She's got no thought about hitting the court. She is just thumping it off this US block. 17-9. What a start for the Caribbean Queens. Still Martinez not scored a point. now she does. First point on the board, a little unconventional for the big number 20. She'll be happy now. She will still have a role to play in this game. When USA come back into the mix, which they surely will do, Martinez will then have to fire it up. De La Cruz doing a fine job out there. The veterans in this Dominican Republic team, that's the value of having a great reach. Martinez high enough to go over the top. Not just the blocker, but the defender Polter. Nine-point lead for Kirai. What's he going to do? Is he going to stick with this team for set 2? Keep trying to demonstrate the USA can play with all of their players against anybody? Or is he going to have to make some serious changes? Because it ain't working at the moment. It really is not working at the moment. And I do feel sorry for Jordan Polter getting her first shot at starting a match for Team USA. But just not quite delivering. Real talent. She's a very, very good player, but not at her best here. And USA not at their best. 10-point lead. That's good. That is really good. And, well, I have to say, Eve, number 3, has been one of the differences. I was very impressed with her when she came on the other day as a substitute. She's kind of held her place since then. What a great stop. And Kingdon, top scorer for USA with 18 yesterday. Only got 1 on the board at the moment, the wing spiker. Goodness me. Well, nearly a mix-up. And I think Eve just turned playmaker there with a fine reverse set to Martinez. We normally say don't let the middle blockers volley the ball. But that'll do. That'll do very nicely. 88.8 kilometers per hour. That's not flat out from Martinez, that's controlled hitting. Oh, she's done it again. Fine timing. Eve next to Rivera. Just waiting, saw the arm go straight, knew the finesse tip was coming, and just timed her jump perfectly. And a first real test, I think, this week for Kirai. I know yesterday's game went 3-2, but just looked pretty good with the changes that he made and when he made them, and it all worked for the USA. Italy never really getting close to winning that one. And Dominican Republic doing what they did to Russia and doing what they did in a couple of sets to Brazil. And they are playing out of their skins here. Jordan Thompson, latest victim for a well-timed block from Eve. Again, not classic blocking. She just got there, got the hands in the way of the ball. 23-9. USA getting absolutely roasted here in Conegliano. Well, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. I really can't. I'd like to say Team USA just not firing at the moment, but no, the pressure has all come from the Dominican Republic. They've sided out like a machine, and they have served with real venom. 24-9, USA in danger of not getting to double points in set 1. They've made it to 10. I always find that bizarre when players go over the top celebrating a point. You know, that's the stage where at the net you just whisper through the net, have you seen the scoreboard? Forget the celebrations. Kirai needs his team to produce just a bit of momentum to take into set 2. They need to score a few points off of this service if they can. Chaka Ogbogu with the serve. So no libero on court for Team USA. Good pass. Nicely defended by Bogu. Well, there we go. That is as comprehensive a set victory as you are going to see in the VNL this season. And unbelievably, it is the reigning champions who suffer the indignity of a 25-10 thrashing from the Dominican Republic. What a start for them to this game, and you can see from the reaction of the players, they're not quite believing of what has just happened. No substitutions made, no timeouts required. And the Dominican Republic have cruised through set one. That was interesting. Surprised there's no challenge here. Look at this, off the arm, into the antenna. There was a fractional difference. Referee and line judge, though, saying that's gone straight into the antenna from the US player, and USA not bothering to use a challenge. 25-10. In a rally scoring situation, that is an absolute thumping. And the Dominican Republic lead Team USA by 1 set to love. And they earn just about every single point that we just saw in that first set. Very, very good play. Well, we can't get away from the fact that the Dominican Republic already have 2 scalps this season to be proud of, Russia and Brazil. Don't tell me that they're going to choose today as the moment to deliver big scalp number 3 with victory over the reigning VNL champions. Would be huge news. All part of the learning process for the new players on court for Team USA. And what they've learned is, do not treat the Dominican Republic lightly. Look at that, no blocks, no service aces, and only a few attacks for Team USA in a set dominated by the Dominican Republic. 25-10, they lead the USA 1-love here in Conegliano. For Karch Kirai and Lucas Slade, really fascinating series of decisions ahead of them. Do they stay stubborn, stick with their original call, and turn out the same lineup and give them another chance in set 2 and risk going even further behind, or do they make big changes? Set 2 then, Team USA with the serve. I can tell you it's the former. Karch Kirai sticking to his guns. Same group of players out on court. And given the opportunity to save the day. Kingdom with only her 2nd kill of the game. You'd expect a wing spiker to be on 6 or 7 points by now. Poulter to serve, and full marks to Karch Kirai, because that would be so damaging for a 21-year-old setter to go onto the court for a big debut, have what happened to Poulter happen, and then remove her from the court. That would be a difficult message, I think, to process. But Poulter's got to deliver now, and that serve won't have helped her mindset. De La Cruz, another heavy serve onto Mary Lake. Just about controlled it, but it's another point chance. Now that to me just says that Poulter is tight. She is feeling the pressure down there. All of you that have played, that are watching this, will understand that. When it's not quite working for you on court, a ball like this you'd normally defend, and she's just let it hit her. Great serving from De La Cruz. She hasn't served aces, she's just served pressure. And has really pushed the libero Mary Lake around the court. And again, wide to Thompson. Thompson off the block. Cracking hit. Thompson, 22 years of age. Several players in the US team are able to stay in the US. Maybe they're finishing off their studies, so they can have a US contract, as it's called. That's what Thompson has. Brilliant pickup. And nicely done. Good patience from the Dominican Republic. Now, this is the part of the game where their main scorer, Braylin Martinez, has to come to the party. Playmaker doesn't feed you the ball, so Marta has to go with this. Eve is human. First mistake of the game from her, a missed service. There goes the bundle of energy that is number 27, Mary Lake. The USA libero. Still smiling, even though her team is under some severe pressure here. Bogu to serve. Good serve, free ball. Poulter, flat. And straight into the block. Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to run that middle play, pin the middle blocker, and then transport the ball wide to Kingdon faster than the blocker can move. They got that first bit right, but unfortunately it was too tight to the hands of Martinez. Another wonderfully controlled block from her. And now to serve Braylin Martinez. She's starting to come into this game. Good score again from Thompson. Nice hit to open up in this set, and a really nice follow-up tip. Republic players, they're just blocking on automatic, on autopilot. They weren't really looking at Thompson's arm. They wouldn't have jumped like that if they'd seen that she wasn't going to spike. Rivera gets her team out of trouble after a poor pass from her. Good captaincy, good leadership, good scoring. Well, I'm pleased for Priscilla Rivera because there were some concerns, certainly from the Dominican Republic fans, that they had seen the best of their captain, who's really struggling to score, even in the games they won. Lost her place to Peña Isabel. Another fine kill. Thompson has found her rhythm here. Now, Rivera's on 8 points. That's a good return. Thompson with that shot moves herself to 5 or 6. An opposite spiker has to be minimum in games that you're going to win, has to be up there in the 20s. Free ball USA. Good defense, nice up from Eve. And it's a wonderful shot down the line. Braylin Martinez. What I like about her is she uses her height, she uses her power, and she never seems to lose the shape. Just watch how she hits this ball. Everything straight and in line and under control. 82.5 kilometers per hour in the modern game. Actually not that fast. But she's not going for power, she's going for accuracy, and it's working. Another great dig. This time it is Martinez. Another free ball USA. Oh, super jump. Brecka with the leap. Dominican Republic players think that this was played in their airspace. And it wasn't. Good call by the referee. If this had crossed the net and into Dominican Republic airspace, Retka couldn't have played that, but that was all completely legal. And a nice serve, overpass, picked up easily on the slide. Ogbogu. Signs of those little shoots of recovery for Team USA. We've been excellent so far on the P&L. I don't think Priscilla Rivera is in a very good mood today. She's not her normal self, but bizarrely, she's been a key player for the team. All of the Dominican Republic players sucked over to one side of the court. That is a good block from the USA setter, Polter. Nicely done from the tall player in the playmaking position. Nicely done from the subs bench for Team USA.
Row 5, number 21 middle blocker slide, outside hand, okay? Make sure we're really good on split and then get all the way to her. Some big, number 20. She can go either way, either way. Hey, centers up. Let's go.
When it comes to tactics in volleyball, front and back court, you can only do the one thing. You can only do what you're doing. Set up and commit to playing the point in that way. Lucas Slave's coaching just makes sure that his USA players understand that and do that. It's very easy to try and cover everything. You can't. You just can't against players of this quality. And if you try and do that, you'll end up covering nothing. So the commitment is redefined. Certainly on the slide, the ask of the USA blockers is to be really strong with the outside hand on Gineri Martinez. If she slides around the back of the setter to hit, Retka to serve. Another poor pass, and Retka's really testing the service receive. Oh, goodness me, that is very well played. USA don't get the point. The frustrating error of Ogbogu on the net touch. Marta to serve. Good line-up in that front court now for the Dominican Republic. Lots of tall players. Good save. No. Nathaniel De La Cruz immediately waving over to the bench to say no touch, don't waste a challenge. It's a decent set as well from Marta. It's the apology from De La Cruz. Really good work from Polter. And again, free ball Dominican Republic. And a good feed out wide to Braylin Martinez. And she's doing the job that she's on court to do in set 2. Martinez barely scoring a point in the opener. She's on 6 already. This will be key to Marcus Kwiak's team continuing their set-winning form against the USA. Now, this was the serve that caused the problem. This is the serve that gave the Dominican Republic a really big lead in set 1. And the USA just never even got close to breaking down. Can De La Cruz put the hammer down again from the service line? She is whacking that ball. Oh, that's a good response from USA. Has it missed the court? No, it's in. So we may see a challenge here from the Dominican Republic. No, don't use their challenge option, so happy just to let the point go to the USA. 10-8. Sarah Parsons with the serve. It's not great from Parsons, I have to say. I should be the first to tell you that as well. Eve. Been very, very impressive. 6 points so far for the middle player. Weird service trajectory. And it's sometimes rather strange that these things happen. You change the trajectory, you change the rhythm of a point, and it can sometimes produce a rather unusual response from the opposition. It's been called out, USA challenging this because they think Jordan Thompson got this one onto the line, if not better. So, 2 challenges available to the coaches. Arch Kirai going to have a little ask with this one. Is it in or out? It's well in. Well watched Team USA, and a good challenge. I think Pavel Berkovic has seen the funny side of that. As Karch says, that wasn't even close. However, technology sorts it out. Great stuff. Ogwogu to serve. Free ball. Nice swing. Neither team could really get any sort of impetus to the net there. Until finally USA got a decent pickup. Transported it into Poulter, and then a good feed on the reverse. Again, not that quick, 79.8 kilometers per hour. It's all relative, of course, isn't it? If it hits you in the face at that speed, you'll know about it. It will certainly splatter your ice cream colour across your face. But in terms of international volleyball, that's a shot speed that means the player is controlling the ball into the area that they want to hit to. 7 points. Braylon Martinez has come to the party. That's nice. That's what we saw a lot of yesterday from Kingdon. Has an excellent cross-court hit, and if there's any room between the blockers, she'll find it. Super spike. There you go. Excellent control hitting from Madison Kingdon Rochelle. Plays over in China for the Beijing Motor VB club. Double sub. Perez comes on for Martinez. And the impressive Gonzalez comes on for Marta. So essentially, with that double substitution, Dominican Republic flipping their rotation. Then they'll flip it back again, and it means they just keep 3 spikers in the front court for 6 rotations. It's a clever tactical play, but a familiar one now to all of you, I'm sure. Good pick up from Rivera, great hustle from the captain. That's superb. And that is the value of having a tall, high-jumping setter, because Poulter under a bit of pressure with the pass, and she launched herself into the air after Rivera had launched herself on that play. Poulter with a really good feed on the reverse to Rekka. It's a super set. No, we're still dancing in the USA substitutes pen. Certainly things looking a bit better now. Too slow through the middle from the Dominican Republic, and again. Good shot. Now, Gonzalez last week when she came on, the number 23 for Dominican Dominican Republic. She came on and hit a couple of balls, and I must admit I couldn't work out why she wasn't on court more often, because it was really impressive. But here in Italy, she's struggled against the block. It's an excellent kill from Gonzalez. She was smiling before she hit that one. That was great stuff. It's not so good from Dianeres Martinez. Just 1 point too early there, going for the technical timeout. God, it's been a really good lighting show actually here in Conegliano. It's a wonderful arena, the Zoppas Arena. Just adds again to the experience for the fans. And that's more like it from Team USA. They've turned this match on its head, and you have to say it again, full marks to the genius that is Coach Kirai, letting his players repair the damage.
Buena bola, Cati. Quando tá lá grandota, não le deje, porque ella es grande, entonces es contacto. Muy atendida para que tenga que moverse con Tita, entonces puede tirar. Igual ahora con la chula, muy atendida, no hay problema. Atendida, Betty, Gaila. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Pretty much always finishes his timeouts, Marcus Kwiek, with 3 quick claps and 3 shouts of vamo, vamo, vamo. Go, go, go. Excellent from Jordan Thompson. She's been the one shining light at the moment for this USA team. Superb athlete, but still finding a way at this level. Needs to do what Annie Drews does, which is deliver heavy scoring in every match she plays, and Thompson needs to be up in double figures. So far, so good. She's on 7. All from attacks at the moment. Could do with a few more blocks in there. Overpass, dispatched. There's another value of having Poulter on court. It is really the middle blocker's ball. Once that overpass comes, it should have been Ogbogu, but Poulter is a very good hitter as well as a setter. So she got up there and cranked that one.
Depois salimos dessa rotação. Tu está tirando para la malla, ou para afuera, dando a bola. Eu levei, amortigo a bola aqui, ela alta em 6 e jogamos. Ei, vamos.
Passate ad acquistarlo qui fuori, perché il ricavato andrà in beneficenza a soli 6 mesi dalla scomparsa della nostra amatissima Sara Zanello, a cui vorrei tributare un bellissimo applauso da parte del tour della zona serena. Ciao Sara!
Away we go again. Marcus Kwiek playing his timeout cards. That was a good try to hit the line from Jordan Thompson, with USA completely out of system. She's just missed. USA, though, heading into the back third of this second set with a handy lead. 4-point cushion is pretty much what you would expect any team to get across the line with. Should be going 1-1 here in Conegliano in game 1 of our final day in Italy on week 2 of the VNL. Good swing. Not seen much from Ogbogu in terms of her attacking in this match so far. But what she has been asked to do, she's done each time, so that takes a point tally to 6. And I think that's 6 kills from 6. Oof, dear me, it was a heavy fall from Larissa Martinez. It's tough when you're diving away from yourself like that and you hit the floor, your head cracks. It's almost like a mini whiplash. Watch this, as she hits the floor. Bang, there goes her head. That's nasty. Make the next sting of it. A change. I suspect that's Peña Isabel for Rivera. It is. So, after a really good start from the Dominican Republic captain, she's lost a place on court. Sarah Parsons wide off the target. Very good player, Parsons. I don't think we've quite seen the best of her here in Italy. Back to this tricky serve that the USA have struggled with, the Bethania de la Cruz serve. 32-year-old from the Deportivo National Club has served very well. Oh, it's great. That is great. Super spike from Jacob Bogu. She's a really nice player to watch through the middle. Look at this. So fluid. And a lot of younger players. That was the first attack, but it's the second one that did all the damage. Lovely set from Polter. And something that a lot of young middle blockers watching can learn. See how far Ogbogu plays off of the net. She's not right on top of the net, running past Polter. Holds her position off the setter's shoulder and about a metre off the net. Great position to hit from. And a great overpass dispatched, and USA running away with this one now. 21-14. This will be a last throw of the dice for Marcos Quick.
O paso para adelante, obligar a sacar largo, y ahí sí volea down, o vamos para atrás para obligar a sacar corto. Ellos están sacando igual porque estamos siempre en la misma línea. El pase para arriba, no le quiera poner la malla, dale para arriba y jugame elevado. Después ajustamos, vamos, vamos.
Well, he knows, Marcus Quick, that this one is going into set 3 at 1-all. It was only a matter of time before the USA recovered the situation, whether that be with the group of players that are on the court or substitutions coming in. Right, Nokaj Kirai will be absolutely delighted with the way that these players have responded to what was a very tricky start to this game. Certainly back in business now, though. Good shot. Peña Isabella making a decent start. You need to do that. When you come on from the bench, it's good to get that first shot away. She's a talented outside hitter. She struggles a bit on service reception, but in front court just has a little bit more firepower than her illustrious captain, Rivera, who finds herself benched even though she's the top scorer for the Dominican Republic team. In play, off the head of Martinez. She gives it some serious heat, does Peña Isabel. Now, we might see a challenge, yeah. Challenge buzzer is pressed. No, it's been given out. So it'll be Dominican Republic that have to challenge. That's an overrule from the referee. He's on everything, Karch. He just knows what's happened on every single point. Good block. Very nice stop from Thompson. And that's her first block of the game. Monster block it is. She had to move a long way to get in on that. It's a nice read. And what the outside players do generally is they stay there to support the middle player. So if that quicker option goes anywhere near them, they'll jump. Otherwise, they'll swing block to the wing. Pick up, well played. Martinez, the libero. Another chance though. In comes Ogbogu, takes over on the setting. Thompson can't put it away. Ferocious hitting. Peña Isabel is just mullering the ball. Unfortunately, not in. Might see Rivera back in. Set point arrives. No challenge. Little shrug of the shoulders from Marcus Quiek. Can't see the point. And two very one-sided sets. 25-10 in the first, 24-15 at the moment in the second. USA would like to do this straight away if they can. Good dig, Parsons. Oh dear. Well, complete confusion there because Kingdon broke away from the net to get ready to hit the next ball and was hoping that Retka would play this. But Retka just couldn't see where the ball was. Point chance, not taken. Mary Lake with the dig set. Tight, and the tip way out. So Peña Isabel, after a good start with her first shot, then misses 3 in a row. And Team USA get this one across the line, 25-16. USA are back in it, and things now don't look particularly good for the Dominican Republic. Amazing how games at this level can change so quickly. Full marks to Karch Kirai. Put the players out on the floor. They played well as they were allowed to in set one. Dominican Republic were phenomenal in the opener. But Karch Kirai applying the old adage, you got us into this mess, you get us out of it. Good coaching, and his players have responded and rewarded him for his faith. Fans looking forward to Italy-Serbia. That's our final game of week 2 here in Conegliano. It'll be coming up right after this match. And it does look like the USA recovered the situation, trounced in set 1, but dominant in set 2. It's 1-1. (25-16). USA on the scoreboard. They win set 2. And much better from a blocking point of view. Lots more service pressure as well applied to the Dominican Republic, whereas the Dominican Republic didn't get any aces in that second set. And this USA service reception unit is too strong. If you don't serve tough against them, they will just keep delivering the ball to the playmaker. Keep the scoreboard ticking over. Italian fans good to go for Serbia-Italy, but we've got a game on court to resolve before then. So USA still no captain Hancock, still no Annie Drews in the opposite position. Doesn't look like Simone Lee is going to come back into the wing spiker zone. And no number 22, Abby Washington. She is right on cue. Got far more important things to be doing. There's some dancing to be done. I don't want to be spoiling the day with some volleyball. Very talented group of substitutes. Wait in the wings. Karchki right. Hoping they won't be required here. Away we go then, set 3. Dominican Republic with the serve. To the block and down. It's a familiar story for the Dominican Republic. When they play really well, they are an absolute handful, but they just don't play well enough for long enough. It's a whole consistency issue that goes on. Sarah Parsons. Good serve and an ace for her. That will certainly help her confidence because only 2 points up until that stage. But aces the Dominican Republic passing unit. De La Cruz it is that is actually out of those group of players down there on the floor. Peña, Isabel and De La Cruz pretty fragile on service reception. USA targeting them. Good dig from Mary Lake. And equally in the backcourt from Peña Isabel, and very similar to the first set. The tip from De La Cruz, but this time not off the block, it's out. We're going to see a challenge from the Dominican Republic. We are. Cue the music. I love it. In fact, it's USA that are going to challenge. I thought that point had gone to the USA, so it should be the Dominican Republic that challenge. Didn't touch the block. Yes, he did. It's a good challenge. Decision will be reversed. Point goes to the Dominican Republic, and they're on the board in set 3. Can't get away with anything now down there on court with this technology. It's all about when you use the challenges. Nicely done. Ogbogu with a super spike here. She's taken off in one position and then drifted, as we call it. So a little drift spike just takes the blocker out of the equation. How are you supposed to operate against that? 3-10. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. And Thompson jumping out of the gym, as well as Ogbogu. 2 flyers there down on court for the USA. Didn't jump high enough on that occasion, Thompson, so quite press it home on the block. Peña Isabel gets another kill. Ogbogu heads off court to be replaced by the libero after her service run is over. Better pass. That's a really controlled spike, but it's gone long. Three, Eve to serve. Had a quiet second set after being dominant in set 1. Easy read for Eve. And a pretty straightforward kill for Peña Isabel. And clearly Marcus Quiek and probably Priscilla Rivera have had a word with the number 16 after her hitting errors in the last set. They've asked her just to calm it down. It's much more controlled. Straight off the block. 4-3 Dominican Republic. Eve after a good pickup in that last rally to serve again. Oh, Christmas coming early. Brilliant jump and kill, but this pass just went straight into the hand of Martinez. Thank you very much. Good serve. And again, better pass. And a nice slide from Dana Retka. Another player on a USA volleyball contract, so gets to stay in the USA. trains and plays a little there. USA don't have a developed national league for volleyball. Been so many attempts to make that happen over the years, to get franchise teams up and playing. But the Big Five make it very difficult for any other sport to get in. Football. Line at the back of the court, out of bounds. And Thompson's just gone and stood straight on it. Nice pick up from Martinez, the libero. But the tip from Peña Isabel straight into Dana Retka's block. That's not the play you want to be tipping straight into. Blocks at 3 meters and 8 from a standing jump. She can touch 308. It's 8 centimeters above a basketball ring. That's our standard sentence, really, to put it in context, how high these players jump. Nicely done. Over on 2 from Marta. Thinking her way through this game. One of those players that I think if you put her into another team on the VNL, then she would come away with gold medals. Marta's good enough to be on court for most. Ooh, got that all wrong. Big miss hit from Peña Isabel. Sounds like a Rocky movie when Peña Isabel hits the ball. She hits it so hard. Fernandez, the replacement libero, down there in the substitutes area. Was supposed to start this game, but hasn't had much court time at all. It's Martinez that has dominated. It's another Martinez with a super spike. Generes on the runaround, 8-6 Dominican Republic at the technical timeout. That's a cracker.
Might drop short, but just stay with it.
She's outside hand, that's her shot. So we gotta be better. Jump and staying inside and pressing early. 18-1 jump just like before. See where Quan is running right now. Big or deep, and big nose on D. Okay, so very late. Here we go.
Quite a well-known story from US Sport a number of years ago, where a university American football team employed a mathematician who knew basically nothing about sport to go and sit in the stands and work out probabilities of attacks and plays, and proved to be quite successful. The value now of having coaches around the stadium feeding numbers back to the coaches is generally acknowledged as the way forward. But also coaches like Luke Slade that analyse the opposition players and say, look, 10 spikes and 9 times out of 10 that player will hit there. And that's what he's talking about with Martinez, her go-to shot. She's on 9 points already, but can USA stop the opposite spiker for the Dominican Republic? Well, in, says the lines judge. We're going to see this challenged, I'm sure, by the USA. It's Karch Kirai, who's got an eagle eye usually, although having said that, he's loused up a couple this week. He's convinced that one's missed, though. Challenge USA then. Ball in or out is the question. And remember, if you challenge and you get it right, you keep the challenge. So USA likely to have 2 challenges left at the end of this, if it's gone in. Long discussion between Karch Kirai and the Greek second official. Here we go. Hawkeye will tell us what the decision is, and it's in. Clips the back line. Karch's run continues. Mind you, I thought it was out as well. USA, you lose a challenge, Dominican Republic, keep the point. pick-up. Extended rally, but because nobody's hitting the ball, defenders getting hold of it, finally. That one's hit hard, Thompson, but a great pick-up. Free ball, USA go again. Where's Poulter going? Slide D, well recovered. And this rally just getting better and better. Oh, good hands. Now then, Dominican Republic have control, and he puts it away. Mega rally and a cracker in set 3 gives Dominican Republic double figures. Great hustle, both sides of the net. Slow start to the rally, but once it got fired up, once Thompson hit it, everybody else got in on the act. Well, in the modern stadiums, there shouldn't be an advantage one into the other, but definitely looks like a magic end, doesn't it? The end that Dominican Republic are playing. Timeout USA.
On that, okay? Middle, stay middle, ready for ball coming over or between two blockers. Okay, so see her route, be really aggressive with our hands.
Back to our good service pressure. Here we go.
No panic from the USA coaches. They know that they're still in control of this match. They might be 4 points down. USA feel that they will find a way back into set 3. If they're going to do that, they've got to pass a lot better than they have been. The service reception has been poor.
Dal servizio della Repubblica Dominicana e dall'applauso
Great stuff. The big screen reaction, same from all the fans across the world. Oh, this is good stuff. And this is so much like the first set. There's Eve getting in on the action again with a big, big block. That is very, very well done. Lovely hands and forearms, pressing, pushing back into court. And Ogbogu is stopped. Now this is worrying. 5-point lead for the Dominican Republic. Worrying for the USA anyway. Nice put away. Sarah Parsons still trying to find a way into this match, but that'll help. Super spike from her takes her to 4 points for the game. My apologies, 4 points. Hannah Tapp celebrating. Hasn't been on court yet for Team USA in Italy. Good start. 2 in a row for Parsons. Welcome to the game. Quite an intense player, Sarah Parsons, so it's very important from her point of view, from her mindset, that she starts firing. Super spike followed by a monster block. Poulter. Oh dear. Younger players just take a little time sometimes to find how a game works. The masters of the sport, Karch Girai, knows that. But that was not the service to miss. Not after 2 quick points. Stick down the line from Martinez. Off the net, in play. Brilliant from the USA. Parsons with the pass, wide for a lashing spike from Thompson. And Parsons' contribution in 3 of the last 4 points has been decisive. That's a phenomenal pickup close to the net. Off the arm of Poulter, flies back towards the net. And as is so often the case, the tension in the net just pings it back into court. But look at this commitment from Parsons. Gets a hand on it, spins it over the net. Fantastic stuff. Followed by the Thompson kill. The gap is 3. Tip, easily picked up. Lake goes wide to Thompson. Thompson blocked again. I tell you, we did have a point exactly like that in the first set. Thompson hit it, the block looped up and over the heads of all the American players. Eve next to Martinez. That's a tough block to get past. One-handed set. Well defended. No, it's going to be called down. So is Marcus Quick going to ask for a challenge on this? There's the set, there's the tip, and here's the pancake. Yeah, a piece of the ball caught the floor, just as Payne Isabel shoved the hand under, so no challenge. Gap reduced once again to 3. Good service run needed here at some point from the USA. Bogu forces the passer away. De La Cruz rolls it in, another fantastic pickup from Parsons. And then Kingdon does the rest, thumps it off the block. And the two wing spikers combining very nicely for a few points here for the USA. Points now for Bogu. In fact, she's moved to 10 with that. Overpass easily dealt with. Another pick-up, Kingdon. Oh, that's a wonderful touch in backcourt from De La Cruz. But it's another free ball USA. Well, they win the point. I don't think Dominican Republic will be pleased at all with the volley, the set that Dana Retka made in the middle of that rally. But on the carry side, there's that pickup from De La Cruz. Great bit of goalkeeping. And then the final play to Retka in the middle. Just ping the thumb of the middle blocker fronting up to her there, Eve. Time out, Dominican Republic, USA back in this set.
El hoyo no puede ser para 4, porque la salidora que sale aquí, si es para 4, de 4 para 4 lados, aunque sea de voleo, de 4 para 4 no importa. O entonces a la acomodadora allí, sácala a ella del juego, ¿está bien? Un pase y jugamos. Vamos a intentar. Ahora puede ser que John Gana se mueve bien esa bola, ya Brian para allá. ¿Está bien? Tú mueves China bien.
It's great fun watching coaches get about their business. There's one of the statsmen for Team USA. All of it goes into a computer, that information gets put onto spreadsheets, regurgitated. Bit of regurgitation there for Parsons. She hit the floor pretty hard with a fantastic diving pickup in the last rally. Very easy to wind yourself. Get a rather unusual sensation in your chest and throat when you land like that. She'll be okay though, but doesn't get to that one. And Dominican Republic desperately needed that, and they needed Braylon Martinez to supply the kill. She was more than happy to do. So Martinez into double figures, becomes the top scorer now for the Dominican Republic. 11 points for her. Eve to serve. And a bit of quo gets everybody going, doesn't it? Nice. Very nice from Thompson. And, she'll pick up a super spike for this one. Great feed once again from Poulter, just beating the blockers, making them move laterally. Middle players don't like moving laterally quickly, especially the taller ones. Good pressure from Poulter. Braylon Martinez not happy. She thought she had a chance to get a hand on that. Change up, Hancock in, and Drew's in. So double substitution for Team USA. For the first time in this match, Karch not leaving the job to the original group of players that he started with. Drews will play 3 front court rotations, backup setter in this game. Anyway, the captain, Micah Hancock, comes in the opposite. 12 points for Braylin Martinez. Tight. No. Yeah, the only way that Dana Rettker's going to hit that ball on the one-handed set from Hancock is to be actually right on top of the setter, ready to swing. Technical timeout arrives. Dominican Republic nudging themselves back into a handy lead here.
His first contact a little off the net for Mike. Here we go.
Row 4, 5, and 6. Where's middle? Where's upper running? Deep or D? Nose on D, strong D. And we're strong nose to the pin, okay? Don't forget, number 21, they like this header can slide. It's got to be outside hand. Take skirt, cross court away, big time. Okay, slide.
USA! USA!
Attack with the serve.
There we go, and a fascinating insight into how the USA bench works. Bogu, not always completely aware of her contribution, but when she hits it, it stays hit. That was the spike where she touched 310. That is some jump from Chaka Ogbogu. 10 points to her name so far. Good return from a middle player. She'll need to do more though when she comes back on court. Overpass, another point chance for the Dominican Republic to go back to 4, and they do. Over on 2 from Mate. Timeout for Team USA, because they've gone from closing the gap to being in trouble again.
Let's go a little close. Let's air on the side of 8 to 10 feet off. You're going to be running your route hard. We like that matchup. Either pin. You've got the center who's going to attack her too. Okay? Lots of nice weapons here.
USA! USA!
Coach Kirai absolutely determined that the timeouts are used for positive messages and for information, never for telling off players. Arias not on court, number 8, middle blocker for the Dominican Republic. Didn't start, hasn't been out on the floor yet. It's such a great week in the opening week of the VNL, but not featured here much in Italy. Decent pass from Lake, nice run to Drews, and that's what Annie Drews can do. Really good player. 25-year-old, plays with Dizu in the Turkish top league. Teammates with Simone Lee, wing spiker, who hasn't made it onto court yet. Well, I think we're going to see a challenge here, because Marcus Quick absolutely convinced that's hit the floor. So the challenge comes mid-rally, which is quite unusual. Did look suspiciously like it hadn't hit the back of the hand, so floor touch review, floor touch challenge. And Marcus Quick saying that USA got nowhere near the pickup. This one just hit the floor. Let's have a look. Yeah, it did. You can see the ball compress there. And Micah Hancock not getting the hand underneath. Dominican Republic challenges have generally been good. So they retain that one. 4-point lead. Business end of this set, and I think we're going into set 4 with the USA in the same position as they were against Italy, 2-1 down and chasing the match. That was certainly not on the cards today, and it means they will concede another point, because if you win 3-0 or 3-1, you get 3 points. If you win 3-2, you only get 2 points, which serves as an encouragement for the side that is losing to keep pushing and pushing and trying to get as many sets as they can. Substitution reverse, Poulter back in. And that means Thompson is also back on the court. But interestingly, the substitution reversed. A rotation earlier than it should have been. Penny Isabel with the spike, it's missed. Oh, he's going to challenge himself. There we go. Referee's allowed to do this.
In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out.
So he's asking if this is in or out. So really thinks that he gave the wrong decision. First official, Pavel Berkovic. So he's actually going to see if he's going to overrule himself. That's the question. And here's the answer. There we go, ball was out. That means USA pick the point up. There we go, Karchkirai. Thumbs up to the ref. That's a good piece of work. Because really, ultimately, we want to get to the correct decision. Nice swing. De La Cruz done that really well, gone to the widest part of the court that she could get to on that set, waited and waited and waited for the block to show. I want to watch her cut it back inside. It's a nice piece of hitting. Nicely done. Well, that was really flat and fast to Parsons out wide, who's had a much better set here. Parsons moving herself to 6 points. And it was so flat that middle blocker Ogbogu was actually interested in that set. It does occasionally happen that the setter is trying to set the ball out wide to position 4 and the middle blocker gets in the way. Tip choice from Thompson, knew she wasn't quite balanced enough to swing on that ball, so chose the tip, didn't realise probably that there was only the one blocker De La Cruz to beat, he was on the way down anyway. Good setting from Poulter. Pinning Eve, the middle blocker, on the other side of the net. Poulter to serve, USA starting their comeback. Oh, that was a bit slow from Lake. And then went with it, or went to it with the wrong hand, and this has to be dug with the left hand to bring it back into court. She's gone with the right. Full marks to the Dominican Republic. This has been a great performance, and that's a great serve from Marta. Well, if they win this set, they are one away from a third giant-killing exploit. Then, USA tactics really will be tested to the max. And the thing in the back of Karchkirai's mind is he's just brought Micah Hancock on and Annie Drews, and they didn't play very well. Lost a string of points and went way down again. Yeah, 15 seconds for the service is what Karch is saying. That might be a little bit over the top. Got to get your serve away. I think it's 8 seconds. Can't just stand there for ages before you hit it. Overpass, not killed. Tight though. Oh, this really should be USA's point, but it's going to be free ball Dominican Republic, so they can go again. No, mix up. USA go, Kingdon off the blocker now. And Dominican Republic have let the USA right off the hook there. after Ogbogu let them off the hook by not swinging hard enough on the overpass. Back to a three-point game. Back to Parsons at the service line. Good touch from Parsons. On the reverse to Thompson. Good reactions from her, keeps it in play. USA can go again. Kingdon. Off the block and into court this time. And Dominican Republic doing enough to keep their noses in front. Martinez out jumping Eve to play the joust. And then just bouncing back up off the floor to play the next one. But it's too tight to the net, too tight to those big blockers. And a little celebration through the net there from Bethania de la Cruz. Promise you, it's pretty heated down there on court. Dominican Republic want this badly. And that is a terrific serve from de la Cruz. She is properly fired up now. Beats Lake. And it's well inside our 91.1 kilometers per hour. That's a big hit. Can she do it again? Set point, plenty of them for 2-1, and she does! 2 aces on the bounce, and the Dominican Republic have once again hammered Team USA. 25-19 after their 25 demolition job in set 1 from the same end. And Dominican Republic playing very, very good volleyball here in Italy. And after 2 disappointing losses, they have a real opportunity, and it's the Dominican Republic substitutes that are doing all the dancing now. Good serve. Hit it right across the front of the middle blocker. Ogbogu was trying to stay out of the way, but in the end, ran a bit of pass interference, I'm afraid, for wing spike at Parsons. 25-19, Dominican Republic, 2 sets to 1 up. They need to win 1 more set. And they will have picked up a 3rd massive scalp on this year's VNL. Makes good reading for the Dominican Republic. Another really strong set. And the magic end continues, so teams winning a set from the end that the Dominican Republic are about to head down to. So that's one thing that is against them, but they played some great volleyball there, and every time the USA threatened to come back into it, the Dominican Republic pushed away again. And the one thing that didn't work for Team USA was that double substitution. So just as USA got level with the Dominican Republic, Coach Kirai did what any coach would do, throw the double substitution in. It should strengthen the team performance, but no. In fact, they ended up losing several points in a row. And those changes might be permanent now. So Annie Drews is in and Micah Hancock is in. So that's enough then for Poulter and Thompson. They lose their places on court. And USA go back to the group of players that started this week in Conegliano, with Retka still out on the floor. In fact, it was Washington that started. So Washington not on court. It's Ogbogu, I think, still out there. Hit the line, Hancock with an ace to start. Now, if Dominican Republic don't think it hit the line, they've got a challenge. So it's an ace. Is there a challenge forthcoming? No. Dominican Republic going to accept that. Hancock to serve again. Oh, that's a super spike. That is brilliant. Eve travelling sideways, taking off of 1 foot. That's a really tough thing to fix in the air at that point, but good, strong core here, fixes it and hits it. That's a super shot. Oh, no, response from the USA is equally impressive. Chaka Ogbogu just saying to Hancock, that's right on it, right on it. There we go, still saying, Karch Kirai, you're only allowed 8 seconds in which to take your serve. Still thinks the Dominican Republic are taking way too long before they serve the ball. Good swing. Good response now. Net touch it is, so the response not quite as good as I originally thought. makes me smile every time they play this. Kingdon, 3-1 up USA. Long way to go in this set, but 5 sets. Certainly not beyond the realms here. Can't see USA not fighting in this one. And this will do the Dominican Republic a lot of good. What they don't want to do is just let this fly away from them early in the 4th set and end up just trailing away and having to go into a tiebreaker with the USA. Courtney on court as well, so Mary Lake is off. Wholesale changes for Team USA. And they're dealing a little bit better with that De La Cruz serve. Good kill from Annie Drews off a very nice set at full extension from Micah Hancock. That's a great set. Marcus Kwiak knows what should have happened. Didn't quite happen. 4-3 USA. Overpass, finished. Simone Lee in. So 4 changes for Team USA coming into set 4. Lee, Drews, Hancock and Courtney all now on court. And a good serve. And Dominican Republic again dipping in form. Consistency deserting them. The teams in the VNL just too good. You cannot do this. Lovely serve. Moved a long, long way. That moved about a metre and a half in the air, away from the pass of Martinez. Really important point that for the Dominican Republic. In danger there of letting the USA into a commanding lead very, very early in the fourth set. It's a super line shot. And now it's another part of the game when the biggest scorer for the Dominican Republic, Braylin Martinez, has to come to the party. She has to score big in this fourth set. Well, that's not great from Team USA, and they know it. Physical faces on the sideline. Dominican Republic have to stay in this set, and if possible, at some point, they've got to hit this US team hard. Great dig. Oh, that's unlucky. Braylin Martinez launching herself at the ball, trying to play it back in. Karchkirai, the first man to applaud the big number 20 for her efforts there. But what she was trying to do was run around outside the net post and then play it back into play. She just couldn't quite get an accurate enough shot. The diving defence, 7-5 USA. Annie Drews, new player in the opposite spiker position on court, replacing Thompson with the serve. Good shot. Great serve, produces the overpass, and I'm afraid Dominican Republic here letting the wheels fall off the wagon. And that fifth set is calling again for Team USA. Good serve, not a great pass though from the middle blocker. Eve, who rather unusually in world volleyball, stays on court to become a service receiver. It's one of the wing spikers that vacates the court for the libero. Drews, once again, doing it for the team. Let's take a time out then of set 4.
Questa sera nell'Italia si è ripresa e sarà in campo più volte che mai. È la nostra numero 18, Paola!
Crowd getting fired up for the Italian game. The announcer getting them going. And the name that he's shouting, Paola Egonu, didn't play yesterday against the USA because she was ill. We have it on good authority that she is recovered for today's game against Serbia, but we will see. It's a treat to look forward to this evening, and we've got a treat to look forward to for the rest of this match. USA back in business and heading towards a fifth set shootout. That's a really clever volley from Peña Isabel. Spotted that Simone Lee was away from her post, trying to cover the tip, and just volleyed it away from her. Can the Dominican Republic put some pressure on here? Remember, they came back against Brazil. They were 2-1 up and then down in the fourth set, but they came back really strongly and managed to beat Brazil in overtime at the end of that fourth set for their second big victory of the VNL this year. Drews into the net, so freebie for the Dominican Republic off that point. Nice pass from Lee. Oh, that's really good. Well, you could see what Retka was going to do, but seeing it and stopping it, two very different things. Super spike from Dana Retka. Very hard, and that reaction time, well, that's within, or without, sorry, human ability. Ball travelling too fast. In or out? The referee says in. USA will have to challenge if they disagree. Two end line judges now. instead of the 4. So line judges looking for touches. They can suggest it's well in. They can suggest to the referee whether it was in or out, but the referee really responsible for calling these lines now with the backup of technology. And you do need that technology for this system to work. Drews, good shot. Just handcuffing Peña Isabel on the cross court. Well, Micah Hancock came on with Annie Drews in the last set. Didn't make much of an impression, but they're playing well here. 91.5 kilometers per hour from Drews. And an ace serve. Cruz the target. USA back on target. And a red cap. Nicely done. That would have dropped in on the corner, so it had to be played. Better pass. Slide option. Nicely taken by Jimenez Martinez. It's a song that usually gets the crowd going. Great height and reach and extension from Ogbogu, and Hancock just putting it up into the clouds for her to hit. Martinez with a heavy fall in back court. The stuffing out of herself here. Let's hope that is not serious. Marcus Kwiat looking on nervously, and off comes. I thought Martinez was going to come off then, but she hasn't. Staying out there. So she's okay. Sporting applause, warm applause from the crowd. Nice hit, nice score. We all know where this set is going if the Dominican Republic can't find something a little bit special. This is going to a 5th set. Flat and fast to Kingdon, well defended by Martinez. USA go again, and again Ogbogu gets the set, well up from Martinez, but just can't bring it back into play. In fact, with Mark. Good swing. Impresses me every time I see her play, the 22-year-old. It was a very clever hit. Thumb down, cuts it inside the block. Cuts it inside the 3-meter line. Impressive stuff. De La Cruz, big service moment here. USA have to get off this rotation. They do so. What a heavy spike from Annie Drews. And De La Cruz's service run over. She might get another one if Dominican Republic can stay with Team USA. De La Cruz might get another service opportunity before this set is over. Remember, she aced the USA twice to win set 3 for her team in the last set. And in order for the Dominican Republic to get De La Cruz back round to the service position, the likes of Peña Isabel and Braylin Martinez have to keep ticking the scoreboard over. Back in comes Jimenez Martinez into the front court roll. Nicely finished by Peña Isabel. Off the block, into the antenna. Signal of out. from the referee. Lovely extension and swing from Lee. Forceful hit off the block. Watch it hit the block and just pops up. Oh, in fact, it's just gone outside the antenna as opposed to hitting it. Reuse. Marta on the reverse. USA get it under control. That's a great dig. And that's a great kill. Super spike from Braylin Martinez, and what a time to hit it. Dominican Republic not going away at the moment in this fourth set. Look at the reach on this. That's superb hitting. And it is Braylin Martinez that goes back to serve now. They could probably do with her in the front line. They're going to have to wait 3 rotations for that to happen. Oh, goodness me. A balloon tip from Annie Drews. That was crazy. And not very well dealt with by the Dominican Republic. Technical timeout arrives then. The last one of this set. 3-point lead for Team USA.
Atiende, rotamos una, estamos pegados. Don't read anymore, you're gone.
USA! USA!
Great stuff from the crowd with the phones. There used to be cigarette lights this back in the old days. See, I'm showing the age now. Which was always a bit of a hazard at an arena filled with people. But now it's the lights on the mobile phones. Some good action, really close set this one. USA opening up a 3-point cushion once more. Eve still delivering for the Dominican Republic. Players come and go in a match. They'll be there for points, they'll disappear again. Eve needs to be back on it in this business end of set 4. Dominican Republic have to side this ball out straight away. They do. Through Braylin Martinez, who remains the key to all of the Dominican Republic performances. The number 20, 22 years of age. So there's a lot of pressure on her, but she's capable of keeping her team in the match. Peña Isabel with the serve. Nice pass from Courtney. Reuse though. Dominican Republic with a chance. No, too far off the net for De La Cruz. Kingdon. Oh, she's wailed that out. Oh, dear me. Complete miss-hit from Kingdon. And all of a sudden, Dominican Republic, yet again, back in this set. Peña Isabel then. This ball has to go in court. This has got to be a good serve, and it's got to be in court. It is. Great pass again from Courtney, straight onto Micah Hancock. And there's the value of a left-handed setter. And instead of setting it, just leaps high and timed that beautifully. That's a cracking hit. 2-point margin restored. Love the smile on Madison Kingdon's face as she realised the setter was going to put that away with no block. Good pass. Out wide, De La Cruz has battered that one. Brilliant pick up from Simone Lee. De La Cruz goes again. And Kingdon just didn't set herself for the defence there. Was still walking backwards as that ball was smashed hard cross court by Bethania De La Cruz, Dominican Republic's most capped player. Well, Bogu knows she didn't drop the hand on the diagonal there. Gave her opposite number the space. Kingdon back with a better spike, but it's controlled by the Dominican Republic. Backline offense, and she's done it again. And Braylin Martinez has brought the Dominican Republic level with Team USA in set 4, and USA have a few problems at the moment down there on court. Another super hit, exactly the same line as she hit the last one. And the US players all out of position. Timeout called by Coach Kirai in the nick of time.
So we get back to our good. We're taking those high swings, find the fingers. Diamond passes like that. First ball side out, right here.
Let's go! USA! USA!
Braylon Martinez goes to 19 points. That's what you need from your opposite player. They need to be usually the top scorer. But that's not the case on the other side of the net. Ogbogu is the top scorer for the USA. Retka level with Thompson, who's now off the court. Drew's on 5 points at the moment, who made a massive impact yesterday when she came on against Italy. Still no Hayley Washington. 17 all. 25 points the target. Away we go again. Peña Isabel keeps the serve in. Good pass from Kingdon. Backline offense is brilliant from Annie Drews. She hits the ball so hard and so clean. She meant that one as well. The referee just getting into Dela Cruz's way. She wouldn't have got to that ball. Good line up in the front court for the USA. Hancock, the setter, in the back line with the serve. It's in play still. Oh dear. Well, Dominican Republic did not play that point very well at all, and USA just kind of waited for their chance to put it away. Good bit of thinking from Kingdon, saw the space down the line and just tipped it there. Hancock to serve again. USA back to a 2-point lead, which will be good enough if they can hang on to it to win this set and take the game to a 5-setter again. Oh, and Kingdon's turned into the tipping queen. Two great finesse shots from the number 9. 3-point lead restored. Dominican Republic now back in trouble. Timeout called by their coach, Marcus Quiek. I think there's some tired legs on the Dominican Republic side of the court. They're not closing things down particularly well at the moment. Saying once again in the ascendancy, this is a nice bit of momentum that they will hope to take into the deciding set, because that is surely where we are going. 3-point cushion restored again, so that means you have to side out first of all and then score 2 points off your own serve to get back level. It's great stuff, isn't it? Coordinated timeouts from Team USA. Looking a little more coordinated out on court as well. Good save, Kingdon. Nice hit. Well dug by Martinez. Dela Cruz off the block and away. So there's the first part of the equation for the Dominican Republic. Side the ball out. Now remember what I said. Dela Cruz will come round to the service line again at some point. And the way that things are going here in this set, if they keep trading side-outs, Dominican Republic, Dela Cruz might get to the service line at a crucial part of this set. Covers that tip. Dela Cruz tips herself, but not strong enough. And she is not happy at all with Marta for that set. It wasn't great. Too close, couldn't swing on it, and just couldn't force it off the block and out. It was too far inside. Great work from Kingdon. De La Cruz will be at the service line once Dominican Republic side this ball out, if they do. USA come again. Strong hit, very strong hit from Simone Lee. Ran the diagonal, got the set she wanted, and everything opened up for a super spike from Simone Lee. New player on court for the USA. It's a fine hit.
Vamos a tener que empezar de nuevo, seguir el contraataque. Ella participó aquí, Brian, que estaba sola. ¿Está bien?
Now Dominican Republic, last throw of the dice here for Marcus Queer. Danger here is that they don't get their leading server, who's got 4 aces in this game, De La Cruz. The danger here is that they don't get her back to the service line. What they need to do is side it out here. Freeze USA on 22, go to 19, send De La Cruz back to the service line and see if there's anything she can do to get them back in this 4th set. Kingdon with the serve. It's an okay pass. And it's a very good hit. Braylon Martinez with super timing. Really nice extension, really nice snap on the ball as well. Got the hand right over the top. This is good technique. Right through the seam of the block between Ogbogu and Drews, which is technically the USA's strongest block down there on the floor at the moment. Here we go then, De La Cruz. Good serve, well passed by Courtney, and the job is done. They've seen off the most dangerous server on the Dominican Republic side of the net, and now the door is open for the USA to take this all the way through to a deciding set. Another great spike from Simone Lee. 2 points required to take it to the tiebreaker. Nicely done. Annie Drews remains a really consistent player for the USA. Set point then, and while we're watching this set point, after this great Annie Drews spike, just take a little look at this soft shoe shuffle. Double foot movement, there we go, then the serve. Something a little different from Ogbogu. USA then swing to take it into 5, and it's done. Drews gives USA a bit of momentum heading into the tiebreaker set, and we still don't know who the winner is going to be between the USA and the Dominican Republic. But the USA certainly look favourites after a very strong showing in set 4 to a decider, courtesy of another thundering spike from Annie back in it. So for the second day running here in Conegliano, USA taken to a 5th set. The VNL leaders are going to have to battle here to win this one. 25-19, it did look very good for the USA towards the back part of that set as they pulled away for the win. But both teams playing some decent volleyball. Here we go then. 15 points is the target in the tiebreaker. USA managed to get through it yesterday against Italy, 15 points to 11 with no dramas. Let's see if they can do it again against the Dominican Republic, who do actually have a pretty good fifth set record against big name teams. So this is not USA's match just yet, but they do go in to the final set as favourites. Marta it will be to serve for the Dominican Republic. That means a good blocking lineup in the front court for the team in red and blue. Set 5, here we go. Good tip, and that's 3 in a row from Kingdon Rochelle. The tip queen does it again. It's finesse all the way from the number 9. Not the best set, I have to say, from Hancock. But she saved it. First point on the board in this race to 15 then for Team USA. Kingdon to serve. No comment. Remember, that danger for Team USA here will be how well Braylin Martinez can play in front court. Keep that scoreboard ticking over. But also how well De La Cruz can serve. It's De La Cruz with the pickup. No, in fact, it's Martinez down the line. And a good block. Balloons over the head of the defenders. Another handy point for Team USA. De La Cruz with the hit. Got a few rotations before she gets round to serve. She can't believe there were no Dominican Republic players at home in the backcourt to just dig what would have been a really simple ball. 2-1 USA. Nice pass. Off-pace attack. Really good choice of attack there from Braylin Martinez. USA hitters, or USA defenders, on their heels, waiting for that big spike. So it was the perfect option. Perfectly executed. 2-2. Eve to serve. Been a little quiet in the last 2 sets, Eve. And back come USA, and this is world-class volleyball. This is what you expect to see between 2 great international teams. Just trading points, ticking that scoreboard over. 92.2 kilometers per hour. That's the fastest spike we've clocked on the gun so far today. Annie Drews delivering up to 9 points. Hasn't played the whole match, remember, the left-hander. Go again. Martinez wide to Martinez. She can't put it away. Lee is dug. Free ball coming. What's Hancock going to do with it? Oh, hits it herself, but brilliantly done. Oh, that's marvellous from the Dominican Republic. And if that's hit the line, that's an incredible point. Out, says the referee. Challenge, says Marcus Kwiak. And this is a massive call. 4-2 USA at the moment. Dominican Republic hoping it'll be 3-3, but that look on the face of Martinez suggests she thinks this is wide. No, it's hit the line. Oh, wow. What a call from Marcus Kwiak. And what a piece of defensive work from the Dominican Republic. That is stunning. 3-3. Martinez to serve. Great start to the final set. Oh, that's a shank pass. Lee, good swing. Easily defended though. Dominican Republic go again. Martinez from the back line. Good shot option from Marta, the setter. 4-3 Dominican Republic. And As they sometimes say in Hollywood, home of the blockbuster, this game just got real. Lee with the pass, takes her out the attack, so the Dominican Republic knew where that ball was going. It was always going to Drew, and the blockers just lined up and waited. And down you go. Great stuff from Gineris Martinez in the middle. Timeout called by Karch Kirai, USA, in a bit of bother here in set 5.
After this side out, roll 4-5, lot of 20. Lot of 20, left side blocker, make sure you see where his middle blocker running. Slide or not slide, okay? You're gonna be all good. Squeeze it a little bit tighter.
Well, while that timeout was running, just took a little look on the computer for a translation of Giant Killers into Spanish. Asesinos Gigantes. That's exactly what the Dominican Republic have been on the VNL this year. Can they do it again today against the champions? Oh, it's getting better and better. Overpass. Dispatched by Gineris Martinez. And this service run from Braylin Martinez has been spectacular. 6-3 to the Caribbean Queens. Drews off the hands and down. No, we play on. No challenge from the USA. Retka is blocked. Lee. Oh, it's remarkable stuff. And Dominican Republic not letting any points go without a real battle. Captain Priscilla Rivera, been off court for a long time now, but she must be enjoying this from her teammates. What a dive. An attempt to recover from both Martinez and De La Cruz. Braylin Martinez's serve run is over. 2-point lead though still for the Dominican Republic. USA not out of jail yet. Great pass, free ball coming, real mix up there. Oh, it's gone out. That's a horrible point for the Dominican Republic. And that's the problem when you go out of system like that. This is not what you practice. This is something out of the ordinary. The ball's not supposed to go there. It's supposed to go to the setter on the net. Cheap point handed over by the Dominican Republic. They need this side out. They've got to kill this ball. De La Cruz, great pick up, Courtney. Another go for the Dominican Republic. Backline offense is easily spotted, and 3 blockers await the hit of Braylin Martinez for a monster block. 6-all. Well played, USA. Timeout, Marcus Quiek, and this game swings once again towards the Americans.
Buena bola. Hey, atiende, atiende. Un buen pase, le está sacando siempre aquí, encima ahí. Aprieta la bien, va a seguir sacando aquí, ¿está bien? Vamos a salir de esa rotación. E igual, está con la acomodadora aquí, ¿está bien? Va para allá, también está la chiquita con chica allá. El gringo que está allá, ¿no es?
Well, USA have earned those points, but unfortunately the woman in your picture is the reason that Dominican Republic lost the points. 2 poor passes from the number 18. De La Cruz is going to be a service target again here. I'm sure USA are going to go after her. She's got to pass this ball in to Marta, and it's a tricky rotation because Marta's penetrating from the left side of court, so she's got to sprint all the way across to position 2. And if this pass isn't good, it's tricky. Better, better. Oh, lovely dig from Annie Drews. Back line from Lee. Dominican Republic still in it. And De La Cruz gets it off the arms, but still in play. Drews, is it in, is it out? It's in, says the referee. And it's a pretty straightforward disagreement and a pretty straightforward challenge, but actually it's not the Dominican Republic that do it. It's once again the referee that is challenging himself. I'm pretty sure that for the second time in this game, the referee wants to look here because he's not 100% sure about his decision. Well, he was right. He was right in the first place. It's in. Great shot from Drews. Valuable point. Kirai just letting a few emotions come through. He was quite an emotional player in his day, out there on court, both on the sand and on the hardwood. He's a more controlled coach. He couldn't help himself there. 7-6. One more point for the USA and we change ends. But it could be one more point for the Dominican Republic and we change ends. And that's a cheap point for the USA to hand over to their opponents. The dig from Courtney should have been a pancake and it might have come up, but she went with the fist and it's just come off the knuckles and down. 7-all. Subs still enjoying themselves down there. Good serve, De La Cruz. Is this the key for the Dominican Republic? And no, just like at the end of set 4, USA say goodbye to De La Cruz at the service line. Super spike from Dana Retka. She's been a little bit quiet in this game in her blocking, but she's been on fire on those slide D attacks. In change. It falls into the realms of superstition, the magic end. But with the USA finishing that run of play from the left side of court as we look at it, side on, that means that every single period of play from the left side has been won. Every single period of play from the right side has been lost, and the USA are now on the right side of court, which in effect is the wrong side. 8-all. Gineris Martinez to serve. A little bit of a mix-up there. Martinez has been sent in by De La Cruz, and she doesn't know why. And that's caused too much of a disturbance before 21-year-old Gineris Martinez serves. That was a complete mix-up, and now she's got to go back on court. De La Cruz. Oh, this is a complete and utter catastrophe. Finally, they've got it right, but they've got it wrong, because now they've got no libero on court to pass. They've got Gineris Martinez and they've got De La Cruz in the back line with the USA about to serve. And they've got to change it all up again. It's a real mess. And they're all discussing who's got to take the ball, who's got to pass. This is a golden opportunity for USA to make some quick points, because those three players don't normally pass together in that lineup. De La Cruz sorts it out. Braylin Martinez puts it away, but she puts it away because Hancock has just dived in front of Simone Lee. Now they can make the change they need to make. Gineris Martinez vacates the court for the libero. Gineris Martinez. That's a bit of a shame there for Lee, because she was in exactly the right position and Hancock just got in her way. 9-all. Good free rotations to come for the Dominican Republic in terms of their block, with Marta serving. Oh, fantastic from Eve. Oh, that's a wonderful reaching monster block in the middle, one-on-one. That's brilliant. And on the high-flying Ogbogu. We're heading for a nail-biting finish here in Conegliano in match 1 on day 3 of week 2 on the VNL. Drews can't put it away. It's too tight to the net, though. Oh, that's clever from Marta. That's a brilliant piece of thinking. And it's out from Kingdon. And the Dominican Republic have stolen a point. They had no right to win that point, but Marta, a backcourt player, can't form a block at the net. And she just stood there on the floor with her hands up, and the USA have played it straight into her hands.
Good team. We're going to be down
Timeout, Karchki Rai needs to work some magic here.
So we take care of the details that allow us to finish strong. Pass a little off the net. We can still get it to cheat on the gap. Got 2 other great reads. Run our offense, and then get a great read on the net.
Hey, 3 PP on 20.
USA! USA!
Here we go, Marta on the floor. That is genius. Can't form a block, so she can't jump in the air and put her hands above the net. And then the miss from Kingdon finishes off the point, and actually Karchki Rai just saying across to his opposite number, well played. He knew that was a really, really cool piece of thinking from Marta, the setter. Now, can she follow it with a good serve? 2-point advantage, Dominican Republic. And another giant killing is on. Overpass, well contained. Backline, De La Cruz tips, easily read by Hancock. Courtney, wide to Kingdon, 3 blockers to beat, she can't. Oh, that's brilliant! Absolutely brilliant from Peña Isabel, because she'd run into the wrong position to hit that ball. That was going to be a really tricky shot to make, but she disguised the tip right until the last second. Look how late she plays. That looks like a swing all the way, and then just off the fingertips. And she knew that was good. 3-point lead in this race to 15 for the Dominican Republic. Another good serve. USA under pressure again. Out of system. Kingdon. No. Poor decision from the blockers. And a very good shot from Kingdon. But it was a free net. Dominican Republic, for some reason, stayed on the floor. She was always going to hit that. And hit it hard. And nobody jumped. Bizarre. Substitution, Sarah Parsons in, under pressure at the service line here. This is a tough call. And it's a tough serve. Marta on the reverse. Peña Isabel, though, this time is blocked by Simone Lee and Chiaka Ogbogu. Marcus Kwiek checking with his assistant coach how many timeouts he had left. It's Ogbogu that gets all of it, but a really nicely sealed block, and now Dominican Republic under pressure. Good serve from Parsons, and another good one there, but nicely passed. Peña Isabel tips again. Courtney saw it and couldn't make it. Oh, she saw it all the way, the libero, but it just dropped and dropped and dropped, and Peña Isabel off. Well, this is another big call from Marcus Kwiek, because he's brought his captain back. She's been off for the best part of 3 sets. Another tip. It was just a little touch on the block that dropped it short and out of Courtney's reach. Priscilla Rivera, the Dominican Republic captain, easy serve. But a nice dig. Chance for a point. Martinez! Well picked up. USA in trouble still. Dominican Republic go again. It's Martinez again, and she's put it away. And the Dominican Republic are 1 point away from another history-making effort on the VNL. Oh, great height on the spike. Didn't hit it hard, just hit it over the top to space. Rivera to serve. USA have to win this point. This is for the match. Martinez, and she's done it! And the Dominican Republic win a third amazing match on the VNL of 2019. It's a third giant killing for the Queens of the Caribbean as they take down the reigning VNL champions, the USA, here in Conegliano. And the smiles wasn't put away, and Martinez just had one idea in mind: get as high as she could and hit it as hard as she could. That's brilliant. What a shot. And Braylin Martinez brings the kill to beat the USA. So Russia, Brazil, USA have all fallen to the Dominican Republic on the 2019 VNL. Well, they've been the team to watch this year. They've been an absolute joy. For Karch Kirai, a frustrating loss.